Ritika.
Yes, any other answers? Yes, who he is. Does anyone know who he is? Oh, very nice. Don't forget to put a question mark or a full stop. Because then you will get a confusion between whether it is an interrogative. Yes. Yes. Yeah, I give one more negative. They did not try very hard. They did not try very hard. Same. Change it to interrogative and affirmative. No. They try very hard. No. They did not try very hard.
Children, listen, when you are changing a negative into positive, it should be tried.
Ah, here they've got one good answer. They tried very hard. Very good.
Try will become tried.
Tried. Very good. One person wrote they tried very hard. Very good. Very nice. Yes. Yes.
They write very hard.
They tried. Who wrote right? They tried very hard. Yes.
There is one.
Try to put it as name. Put the interrogative. Yes. Did they try very hard? Very nice. Did they try very hard? Good.
Asta, it is not did they tried very hard. It is did they try. Asta, then Danesh. Did they try, not tried?
Yes, did they try very hard? Very good.
Affirmative, negative. Where is my book?
Now, is there any doubts in this? Can I continue?
Yes, ma'am, you can continue.
Yes.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. Now there is one thing very important where all of you know will make mistakes is in that and the. Okay. I will not go into noun, pronoun and all that before you know when to use and the. Now in English alphabets, I think you would have learned from your first standard itself, the alphabets are divided into vowels and consonants. What are they? Vowels, consonants. In fact, in every language it is like that. No, you have vowels, you have consonants. Now, what are vowels? In English, the vowels are A, E, I, O, U. Again, I repeat, in English, the vowels are A, E, I, O, U. Okay? Please note, A, E, I, O, U are vowels. All other alphabets, what are all the alphabets? B, C, D, F, G. Okay, I'll leave H, I'll come back to H. Okay, so B, A, E, I, O, U are vowels. Okay, B, C, D, G. H is also, H is both taken vowel sometimes, consonant sometimes. I tell you how. Okay, J, K, L, M, N, P, Q, R, S, T, V, W, X, Y, Z. These are all called consonants. What are they called? All other alphabets. Now, H is sometimes taken as a vowel, sometimes taken as a consonant. You will notice that after H, every time there will be only a vowel. Very rarely you will get, for example, house. Okay, house, H-O-U-S-E, house. Then some hospital. Then he, after H, you will always have a vowel. But what happens? Sometimes the H is pronounced, sometimes the H is not pronounced. So when the H is pronounced, it is a consonant. when it is not pronounced, it is treated like a vowel. I'll repeat. H at times is taken as a vowel. At times it is taken as a consonant. If because H is always followed by a vowel. There are certain times when the H is not pronounced. For example, if I say hour means what? H-O-U-R. You know, you would all learn, no? Hours, minutes, seconds. Okay. We do not say hour. We say hour. Understand? So there the H is not pronounced. The word after H is pronounced, which is a vowel. So we have to take that H as a vowel. But I do not say house. I say house. This is my house. I do not say this is my house. Okay. So here when I pronounce H, it is used as a consonant. Okay. Now coming back to a and the. You children would have learned it as a and the. Okay. Now these are called articles. Write the spelling, Saroj. Articles. These are called articles. There are two kinds of articles. Definite article and indefinite article. Saroj, can you put that?
Yeah, 1 minute.
Definite article and indefinite article.
One second.
Yes.
One of you take a screenshot if you want all this.
Okay, there are two articles in English. They are called articles. A and the. A and an are indefinite articles, whereas the is a definite article. Again, A and an are called indefinite articles. The is called a definite article. Now, how do I know whether it is definite or indefinite? When I say, give me a book, I mean some book you give me. Okay, I can mean any book. You can just take one book and give it to me. But when I say, give me the English book or give me the maths book, I mean only one book, only English or only the maths book. Okay, so that is why it is called definite. I am showing exactly what I want. Understand? So A and are indefinite. Indefinite means it may be anything. Whereas when I use the word the, I am pointing out at one particular whatever thing or book or place which I want. Okay. Now, when to use? Now you said in indefinite article there is two, indefinite article there is one. Now how do you know which is what? So I told you there is vowels and consonants. When a word begins with the vowel, you use an. When a word, see, because if you try to tell us egg, it doesn't sound correctly. You find it difficult to pronounce it. Egg, orange. See, you are finding that orange. Then your tongue, everything is twisting in a different way. But when I say an egg, an orange, it will be easier for us to pronounce. So when a word begins with a vowel, we use an. When it begins with the consonant, we use a. So example, a book, a pencil, a rubber. Now with an egg, an orange. Now I told you hour. Hour where? So you say an hour. 60 minutes make an hour. You can't say make a hour. But when it comes to house, I say a house. Understood? Can you put a little fit in the chat box?
See?
Definite article, indefinite article. Yes.
Radha, put it.
It is there? Eh? Okay, ma'am. Yes. Because I couldn't see it. Okay, ma'am.
I put everything.
Okay. Now I give two words. We'll see which is I'll just check. I'll just take it out. Just 1 minute. Huh? Because many times you get confused what to use, whether to use a, whether to use an, you'll get always confused. So first we'll take a and an.